Vivek Vaidya is Director of Auto and Transportation Asia Pac at Frost Sullivan. He joins me here in the Lion City. What's really happening with Japanese car makers?
I think it's hard to explain. So far, we have always known Japanese companies as the icon of quality. It's really unfortunate, and it's really tough times for Japanese automakers ahead.
For Toyota in particular, with the recall of the Prius, is it going to be the nail in the head? Nail in the coffin?
No, I wouldn't say that. I think Prius recall has expanded their woes into a different segment. Till now, Prius was the best sold vehicle in Silicon Valley. Probably that particular segment was isolated. With Prius recall coming, even that segment has got included in the recall. So. And another problem with the Prius recall is also that it was being seen as a product that gives them that technological edge, gives them that green credentials. Any problem in that would be very, very hard for Toyota to digest.
Can Toyota be saved?
Of course, of course.
How?
I think
it's been very slow in reacting.
Yeah, in a way, they have made mistakes. They have made mistakes in accepting the problem. They have made mistakes in coming up with a solution. They have made mistakes in communication, but it's not right to write off Toyota. They are a company which very strong processes, very strong systems. I'm 100% sure that they will come out of this. The product problems, they would be resolved in sufficient time, and I don't think there are any worries on that account. What I would be more worried about is, so far Toyota had this bulletproof image. This company can do no wrong. That image would now take a severe beating. Now that aura around Toyota is not really there. They would be treated as any other company, and now onwards it would be hard for them to differentiate themselves, because now quality, durability, safety of almost all the brands is almost equal. That aura is lost, so it would be hard for them to differentiate themselves.
If that's the case, how long before Toyota can regain its status as a company that reflects the quality that is viewed as a benchmark for the industry?
I think we have a long way to go there.
What's a long way? Couple of years?
No, I think for them to regain their reputation can take longer. But I think the first near-term problem is, number one, Toyota has to come out clean and say that everything that we know of is this, and this is how we are going to resolve it. Number two, they have to start regaining, fix the problems, start gaining customer confidence, start gaining the marketing and PR campaigns right, and slowly build it up from scratch. It's like they are back to the square one. They are back to the undifferentiated Toyota that existed a few years ago, and they have to start building it again.
How much will this impact Toyota's earnings going forward?
It's a huge impact. I think there are several aspects to it. There is a direct cost. There is a loss of sales. Even if let's say a market like India, a market like China, a market like Singapore is not impacted by the recall, but the global media is spreading the news everywhere, and even if there is nothing wrong with the vehicle, the customers are likely to stay away from it just because there is a recall in some part of the world. So there are a lot of direct costs. There are a lot of indirect costs as well. You'll see that Toyota resale prices of used car prices will go down. The competitors might offer some soft incentives to take the customers away. So it's going to be a huge impact on their bottom line.
Fair to say that U.S. car makers will benefit from Toyota's troubles?
Of course.
Which ones in particular?
I think Ford is the one which will gain the best. They have their product model lineup in place now. They have hybrid cars, they have fuel-efficient cars. So in American car makers, Ford will gain the most. Hyundai will gain as well, because they are on the upswing. Last year in US market, they were the only company which showed year-on-year gains in spite of the market falling by about 30%. So Hyundai will also show a lot of gains. And other company, except for this recall, I would have said Honda, but now even that looks a bit tougher. So Ford and Hyundai definitely would gain from from this.
Right now, Honda has its own problems. Vivek, we'll leave it there. Vivek Vaidya, Frost and Sullivan, thank you so much.